Alright, what's up, busters? This is a video that I wasn't entirely sure about making because, well, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, I didn't want any unnecessary bullshit, but the more I thought on it and the more I saw, it just made me quit giving a fuck, and I just looked at it like, I need to make this video. I don't give a fuck if I get unnecessary bullshit on my channel. I don't care. I'm gonna speak my mind and be honest with how I feel about the situation, and yeah. So, let's get into it. I'm sure you've heard about the Charlie Kirk assassination, and it is the stupidest thing ever. Like, this is a young man. He was 31 years old with a wife and 2 kids. He got murdered simply for speaking his mind. Like, I don't give 2 fucks about your politics. There is no reason to resort to this level of violence, or really any level of violence for that matter, all because you disagree with someone. Like, that is fucking bullshit. It's just like back a while ago with the whole Trump assassination attempt. Like, I don't care if you like him or hate him. There is no reason to try to kill someone. Like, free speech is a thing in this country. Well, I guess it used to be, because apparently this happens when you speak your mind nowadays, which is fucking pathetic. Like, where have we got to as a country? I mean, this is just awful. And what makes it worse is the people who are genuinely happy about it. Yes, there are people posting on TikTok celebrating the death of a young man with a wife and 2 young kids, mind you. There are people who are celebrating it.
Bye, Charlie Kirk. Like you said, people getting shot and killed for the Second Amendment is so worth it. I never thought we'd agree on anything.
I swear to God, this bitch sounds like a choking rat. Holy shit.
I would say pour one out for Kirky Boy, but I don't waste good beer on little bitches.
I do not, and I will not ever feel bad when bad people get what the fuck they deserve.
I took a few days off before I came back to actually record this video some more. This is me from a few days later. Hi. Because I felt like I was just too mad about the situation. I was too pissy and mad about it. But I'll probably end up cutting out all the meanie weenie parts just so I don't come across as just a fucking pissed off dick. But there were some pretty bad parts. But I will say, I'm pretty happy I took a break. Because all the people, I don't know about those people, but most of the people who celebrated the death of Charlie Kirk are now losing their fucking jobs. Yeah, people are actually losing their jobs because of it. And honestly, man, a part of me feels like it's kind of justified for you to lose your job over it. I mean, if you're gonna support the death of someone you don't agree with, I mean, you're clearly just a fucking dick, bro. Like, I don't care what your views are politically. You need to have some fucking empathy. A man just died. A father fucking died. Where is the humility to be able to put aside politics and be like, man, I hate that he died? But no, instead people want to cheer and shit. So honestly, I feel like losing your job is better than, you know, people just retaliating with violence. I would rather people retaliate by just taking their jobs away than retaliate with more violence, in my opinion. It's understandable. You know, I didn't even know who Charlie Kirk was before this whole incident went down. I had seen a few interviews with him, but I'd never, like, known the name Charlie Kirk. But man, after all this, man, like, it's changed a lot for me, because he seemed like a nice guy overall. Like, even if you didn't agree with him, he seemed nice. But like, even then, you know, this man, he had fucking kids, dude. Like, even then, you know, back to him seeming like a nice guy, he wasn't like all of the other right-wing people, you know, where he just like tries shit-talking you into agreeing with him. He actually tried genuinely talking. I mean, he did do some trolling for fun. I saw a few videos of Charlie fucking around and I thought they were hilarious, but for the most part, he tried reasoning with people in a calm manner, which is very respectable. And instead of doing like even what the president does, which is just, you know, shit talking the fuck out of someone who doesn't agree with them, you know. And that's such a respectable thing, man. And I really hate it that he died. I really do. It's an awful thing, man. It's horrible where we've come to as a country, and it bothers me so much, you know, for a lot of reasons, but one of which being because, you know, free speech is something I care about a lot, believe it or not. I mean, my whole channel is literally just me saying what's on my mind. Like, that's the point of being a commentary YouTuber, is I'm saying what's on my mind. Now, am I worried about getting killed? No, but it just pisses me off that someone got killed for doing something that I love doing as well, which is just speaking your fucking mind, dude. It's so sad, it really is, dude, because he has a fucking family. He has 2 kids. Like, how are you going to explain to his 2 young kids, whenever they get of age, to question, like, where their dad is? I know the 3-year-old probably already does, but how are you going to explain to them, like, that their dad got shot in the fucking throat just for speaking his mind and talking about what he believed in? What he believed was right. That's what he talked about. He got shot in the It's so sad. I don't want to get on that topic too much, but, you know, the craziest part is, man, there's still people who are upset about it. I guarantee you I'm going to get comments on this video saying, oh, yeah, but Charlie was kind of a dick, though. He was a fascist punk who was a transphobic. He hated trans people and gays. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, yeah, he liked trans and gay people. He didn't agree with them, but I doubt he legit hated anyone. He was a very religious man. I even saw one video talking about how, you know, all the people who were shitting on Charlie Kirk probably would have forgave them you know, because he was a man of God. He was a very forgiving man. This video isn't political. I wanna clarify that here. I know who I side with politically. I'm not gonna mention that in this video, which to a degree you could probably guess, but I'm not the kind of person who's like die hard one side, die hard the other. I mean, I agree more so with one side than the other, but that's not to say that I hate someone who's from the other side. You know, I'm not like that. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh man, one side's better, other side's worse. I'm not gonna say that, man. I agree a little bit with what Charlie Kirk was saying. Sometimes there are some things that I do agree with that he said. I'm not gonna go into detail about what, because again, I don't want this video's comment section to become extremely political. This is not about politics. This is about a man's fucking life being taken. Politics are the motive, but politics are not what we're trying to get to here. Because I just don't want to do that, man. Because politics have already caused so much harm, you know, with all this situation. It's an awful thing, man. And I'm genuinely gonna be praying for the families of Charlie Kirk's family, man. I'm praying for those motherfuckers. You know, I'm not a very religious man, but man, seeing stuff like this, it makes me want to like get more religious. I guess you could say. Well, not like get more religious, but like get better. You know, learn more about religion and shit. Just because, you know, I don't know, man. I've always wanted to, but I've never taken the time to. But I think honestly now, man, I might give it a try. And I'm not gonna say you should too. I'm not here to say, oh man, you know, I'm gonna try getting religious. You should too, man. Get in your Jesus. But no, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just yapping at this point, man. It's awful. I don't want to make this video too long, though. I think this is long enough for a video. Last thing I want to say, man, I don't care what political side you're on, what fucking political... I don't care who you agree with, who you follow, who you voted for. I do not give a flying fuck. There is no need for violence to be ensued. There's no need for violence. Violence it never gets anywhere. I saw a thing that said political violence only leads to more political violence. It never helps anything. Nothing is ever solved by killing someone. Nothing gets fixed. If anything, it makes it worse, and it makes the divide so much worse. And that's not what we need. That's not what we need in the world. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thoughts and prayers going out to Charlie Kirk's family. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. I'm actually not gonna end it here. One thing I want to say is, you know, the killer. I don't want to go too in depth here, but the killer is fucking stupid, bro. I know what you're thinking. Kodak's comment. Hold on now. Where are you going with this? I thought you said you weren't gonna get political. I'm not. I'm just saying, how are you gonna kill someone at a public event and think, this is gonna silence that person? So many people now know who Charlie Kirk is simply because of his murder. So many people now agree with Charlie Kirk. Not agree with him, but so many people are sympathizing with Charlie Kirk and his family because of his murder. If anything, you made this man 1,000 times more popular than he was before. Like, if anything, you helped the cause, bro. So, you know, joke's on you, buddy. I'm gonna stop before I say something mean, but yeah, political violence is fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. If you have a political like view, there's no need to get violent about it. We are humans. We have words. Fucking use them. All right, I'm gonna end it here before I get mad again. All right.
Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.